So it's still Sukkot, and we're still smiling. And the smiles on our faces are going to get even broader, because immediately after Sukkot, Shmini Atzeres, and then Simchat Torah are coming. And on Simchat Torah, we dance with the Torah. And we know how we're supposed to dance with the Torah, because of a famous scene. In the second book of Samuel, chapter 6, there's a joyous procession in front of the ark. And leading that procession front and center is King David, dancing, jumping, cavorting with all of his strength in front of the ark. But when he gets back to the palace, one of his wives, Michal, scolds him. She says to him, and I paraphrase, "This isn't Saturday Night Fever. You're not John Travolta. You're the king of Israel. You can't act like a boor in front of your subjects. It's not appropriate." Now realize, Michal isn't just any princess. She's the daughter of the prior king, King Saul. So she knows how a king is and isn't supposed to act. But King David responds. He says, "Michal, you don't understand. I wasn't dancing in front of the people. I was dancing in front of God. And there's no limit to how much we have to humble ourselves in front of God. No limit to how enthusiastic we have to be in our service of God." So we know how we are supposed to dance on Simchat Torah. Can I get a volunteer from the audience? This is my son Akiva, and we are really looking forward to dancing together with the Torah on Simchat Torah with all of our strength. Celebrating that tremendous treasure that God gave us, the Torah, that has sustained us as the Jewish people for thousands of years. But that's not the only reason that we dance with the Torah on Simchat Torah. We also dance with the Torah to remind us, Simchas Torah, happiness of the Torah, the joy of the Torah. That's not just a one-day event. That's throughout the whole year. That is how we have to observe the dictates of the Torah, with happiness. Part and parcel of every mitzvah, built into every mitzvah, is a separate and independent obligation to observe it with a smile on our face, happy, glad, joyfully, enthusiastically. Because the presence of God does not rest on someone in a state of despair or gloom. God's presence only rests on someone in a state of happiness. We know that to be true because for 22 years, while Jacob was separated from his beloved son Joseph, after Joseph's brothers sold him as a slave, the divine presence did not rest on Jacob. He was despondent. He was in despair, and God's presence wasn't there any longer. But as soon as he got the news that his son Joseph was still alive, immediately his spirit revived, God's presence came back because Jacob was happy again. So that's what we think of on Simchat Torah. That's what we pray for on Simchat Torah, and we remind ourselves to smile, to be happy, to observe the mitzvahs joyfully, not out of a sense of drudgery. It's not an onerous burden. We run to do the will of our Creator, and we bask in His delights, and we thank Him day after day, constantly, night and day, for His tremendous gift, our treasure, the Torah.